Kevin Harlan introducing the rest of the 2K broadcast team. Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and sideline reporter Doris Burke. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And guys, checking out Pekovic here. What can we expect from him?
Well, you talk about strength and physicality at the center position. Pekovic is right there with anybody. And he's got an imposing game. Reminds me a little bit of
terrific
Marcus
offensive
Gasol.
rebounder. Gets a lot of stickbacks. Very tenacious.
You know, last year, guys, I think it was in mid-February.
In holding off to play this year.
Rubio, the pass to Pekovic. And that one's good. Thank you, Doris.
Well, the Bulls battled in last year's postseason. Got a Game 7 win in Brooklyn to sneak out of round one in what was one of the more interesting series of the first round.
And Rubio kicks to Love. Rubio, he's covered by Rhodes. The feed to Martin. That's in, coming off an assist from
Rubio.
Rubio.
Did. I mean, that was a very late reaction from the defense there.
Another miss by Minnesota.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Near the three-point line, it's Dunleavy. That one wide left. And going back to Tom Thibodeau, and that minutes load on his stars.
Scale back a little bit on the minutes play.
Jang, who's checked in for Minnesota. Alexi Shved comes in for Kevin Martin.
Well, despite that possession, something I've liked is that they've really been in control while getting out to this lead. They've kept the turnovers down.
And Shved kicks to Rubio. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Budinger gets it to go.
You know, guys, I think back to some of the most exciting passers ever to play the game. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, the late Pete Maravich come to mind. I think Rubio is of that ilk. You think about those guys, they weren't just great assist guys, but they were able to give you assists that had some flair and some flavor.
That'll
to
be
it.
his second foul of the game.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Outside Martin. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 9th assist in the game now. And it's Butler at the 3-spot.
Well, Minnesota won 31 games last season, but only 11 of those came on the road. For a team that was battered and bruised heading out on a lengthy road trip.
In relation, Steve, to the rest of the NBA.
Well, particularly in relation to the rest of the West, because, you know, there the Timberwolves are up north, and
he brings an awful lot to light to the table.
Rubio, the pass to Dang, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
How frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, you know what, come on, Kev. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
With the buttons and a solid core and system that will always compete.
Well, it's the second straight year that the Bulls have essentially been without Rose in their playoff run due to injury.
Wanted the attention, but it has always been there. And the better I play, the more attention I get. But I hate attention. It's weird. I'm in a bind. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he's a piece of work, isn't he? Thank you, Doris.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Rubio dishes to Love. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Well, we're going to see one of the experts in the league at making the long outlet pass to get the fast break going. Always with his head up, immediately looking down the floor when he gets the ball.
And I also can't get over how much energy he expends rebounding the basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night.
The drive by Rubio. Martin with the bucket.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah. In fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Heinrich. Minnesota with the rebound. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Kevin Martin, the bucket on the assist by Rubio. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Now, here's Rubio. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Love outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
Rubio, of course, coming off that ACL. He eventually made it back, but those are the key guys. Rubio and Love have to be the foundation of this club. They added a lot of three-point shooting using that length and athleticism defensively.
And the rejection by Love. Rubio, the pass to Turioff. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Dunleavy for three. No good. And Minnesota now the other way. And for Corey Brewer, offensive specialist primarily, but he has shown some flashes, Clark, offensively as well. And that tipped away. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. For the finish. And Buttinger with Heinrich against Rubio. Here's Rose. And stolen by Love. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Brewer. A rebound by Pekovic.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Going back to Pekovic, or Peck as you call him, Steve, and as his teammates call him too, another productive season. He did struggle with some injuries. Just about 20 games, but he is a man.
Hey, Peck is a grown man.
He is a grown man.
Question.
Yes.
A pretty remarkable second-round pick, 31st overall back in 2008. But the T-Wolves have to be excited about finding their starting center of the future.
Martin. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Well, back to the Timberwolves, that's a marked improvement over how they've done, Steve, over the past few seasons.
Yeah, the last few years, that's easily the best winning percentage the Wolves have had against the Eastern Conference. And they won't want to take much from last season to this one, but maybe that's something at least they can carry over and try to build on. Well, they're winning the speed game, guys. Getting out in transition. The way he's played personally, trying to bring his team back.
Back to Rubio. Love. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. 17 points for Kevin Love.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
The drive by Rubio. Brewer. They get it back. And Zhang kicks to Rubio. Love right side. Back to Rubio. Pass to Dang. And he makes no mistake on the slam
Hard
dunk.
to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
On its way from Rose for two.
They're going a little bit cold from the outside right now, trying to cut into this deficit. So when that happens, you still got to take good open shots on the perimeter when you get them. But you also have to get the ball inside some.
Really good instincts as a shot blocker. And I'll tell you what, he's a better passer and offensive player than a lot of people give him credit for.
And Love gets it to go.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
It's stolen by Martin. Rubio dishes to Love. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Here's Robinson. And stolen by Turioff. Here's Martin. He connects.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really